Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Just Mercy. This is a 2019 film. It is rated PG 13. It runs 2 hours and 17 minutes, a little on the long side. And it stars Jamie Foxx, Michael B. Jordan, Charlie Pye Jr., and Michael Harding, among others. The description: world renowned civil rights defense attorney Bryan Stevenson works to free a wrongly condemned death row prisoner. This is Just Mercy. Well, hello everyone. Thanks again to another review. This is a serious one. I've been holding off watching this movie because I figured it's pretty straightforward. You can kind of tell what happens in the previews and stuff, but there are some surprises in this movie. But I'll get to those in a second. And I think the reason why I didn't want to see this in theater is just because of the predictableness, just because of the theme being serious. It's not something to be entertaining. It's nothing to excite anybody. I think it's a very good movie to inform people and to tell a very significant story. But other than that, I think it's just kind of a well done movie, and let's get talking about it. The surprises I would say in this movie are what happens with a certain white colored person that's in jail, and he's a vital piece to this situation going on with Jamie Foxx's case. And he's always been a good actor, and I really think he excels in this role. And so, what happens with him, his interactions, his experience, stuff like that, really kind of makes this movie. And so, that was a very good part that I really did, get something out of entertainment wise of this movie. The other part is that there's so many other people that this lawyer, Bryan Stevenson, is handling. I didn't expect it to be that much. I kind of thought maybe he'd be focusing on Jamie Foxx in this movie, and that would be his main mission. And I was wondering how they made a whole movie out of that. And what they did was they gave him more clients. He had all these guys to worry about. So I think that added to a lot. I think that helped the movie a lot for us to be able to see different people's stories and how Bryan Stevenson was handling those, and how how many times he had to go talk to the DA and other people, and that's really what the movie is full of. But his focus is still kind of Jamie Foxx's character. So I think the problem with having what happened to Jamie Foxx's character, the reason why that hurt the movie, what happened with his case, is that it draws it out. You know, like I said, it's good that he has all these clients, that he has all these interactions, that he has all these things to do, all these places to go, all these motions to file. But then it's like once the case keeps going and then it goes again, and those are the surprising moments. It just draws it out more, and that's when it gets kind of hard to watch, and it starts losing you. Is like, oh, oh, the case is still going. Oh, okay. You think it's gonna end, and then nope, it doesn't. And I'm sorry to give that away, but it's like I understand how court cases work. We've all seen plenty of movies with trials and people that are easily influenced. And I watch All Rise, a TV show, and there's all kinds of ways to watch people on trial and court cases and issues. And when you get motion after motion and continuance after continuance and bad decision and trying to go change that bad decision, it's like the movie does get drawn out a little bit, and that's what this movie is a movie of continuances and bad decisions and people getting influenced, and you just know what's coming at the end. I mean, nobody that watches this movie is so stupid not to know what's coming at the end. And it's in the preview, it's in the trailer. It's why I didn't want to see it in theater because of the predictableness. And so that's what happens. And, Michael B. Jordan is okay. And Jamie Foxx is inspiring. And the certain white prisoner I told you about, he's inspiring. But other than that, we just have a large cast. Everybody kind of says, very obvious things, very natural things to say in a movie like this. And it doesn't add much to it. The other cast, there's a nice moment at the end with one of the bad characters. And then that's about it. So I really did like this movie. I don't want to make it seem like I didn't. I enjoyed it. I actually laughed a lot during the first half of the movie. I was very surprised at that, and I would say it is pretty amusing in certain points. So that at least adds a little bit of flavor to it. And I do want to suggest watching this. I do hope that people stay informed about issues. We're not in a time in our country where we're not void of racism and hurtful comments and looking at people a certain way. And this movie just paints that picture to be more obvious because they think it's still relevant enough to make a movie like this and tell a story like this, even though it was a while ago in our history. And so for it to still be relevant and for people to make this a spotlight movie in theaters, just says that we haven't made much growth in that area in this country, and I don't know if we ever will. Humankind has flaws, and that is one of our biggest flaws is racism. So I did want to just mention the very ending. It gives all kinds of stats on how many people have been on death row and have not been convicted, how many people have, tried this and tried that to try and change the country, how many cases has Bryan Stevenson had, how many years his company has been going. People who give their lives to try and make change, thank you very much. Whether you are a cop or a fireman or, a lawyer trying to fight for civil rights and stuff, there are lots of people in this world that are giving their lives up to these issues. And whether you're on which side, I don't know, but you are still making a difference. You are still making an impact on people's lives every single day. So just think about that when you go to work, and thank you for serving if you are making an impact and trying to make a change in this world. I'm going to give Just Mercy a B. I do hope people seek it out. I do hope that people stay educated and informed. And I think this would be a great movie to watch in high school movie critique classes and stuff, if they still have those. I don't know, they did when I was in high school, and that was an awesome class to have. But I think this would be very good to show masses of people just so they stay informed and they see what prison life can be like and people who are wrongly convicted, what they go through. So a B for Just Mercy. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give some of them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. And enjoy your movies. Thanks.